Welcome to the Tony Gaskin Show, best-selling author, celebrity life coach, and international speaker. The purpose of this show is to bring you motivation, inspiration, and education in the areas of life, love, and business. Thank you for joining me. Now let's get started. Hey, Tony Gaskins here. This is the Car Chronicles. I'm in travel today, so gonna be recording some podcasts from the car. Hey, gotta get it to you any way I can. Schedule gets a little hectic at times. But I want to do an update. The Frugal Man Part 2. I saw a lot of comments on the YouTube because these podcasts post to YouTube as well. And a lot of ladies commented about Ron. Oh, he's cheap. Oh, if he feels, a date is to the movies is too expensive, you need to run. And oh, he shouldn't mention that. And oh, this and that. Ladies, listen to me. If you are worried about a man and his money and how he spends his money, you will be single, or you will be in a relationship miserable and mad. Understand this. If you meet a man and he's not real enough or transparent enough to be open about his thoughts and feelings around money, then you got a player on your hands. See, the men who spend money without mentioning it and just make you feel like, the world is yours and you can have anything you want and money is not a problem. Those men, be honest with you, I'm telling you from a male perspective, cannot be trusted. Because the only men who do that are the womanizers. When I was a womanizer, that's what I would do. On the first date, take a woman to $100 dinner date. When I'm, 20 years old, no money, I'm on college money, and I'm taking a woman to the steak restaurant. I was a womanizer. She was one of 3 or 4 women. See, y'all ladies got to listen to me now, because it's coming from the horse's mouth. And this is the main problem with people. Men don't want to listen to women, and women don't want to listen to men. When this is coming from the horse's mouth, this is coming from the locker room, this is coming from the barbershop, I am here to tell you. And it'll be a man who will say I'm lying just for the sake of saying it, because he's probably a womanizer and does not stress money, does not mention money. And now, because you brought this to his attention, I'm lying, and this is my opinion. Look, any sane man will mention to his girlfriend or his fiance or his wife, whoa, this is expensive. Whoa, this too much money. Whoa, you sure you want to spend this kind of money every Friday night going to the movies? Like, Netflix isn't an option for maybe 2 or 3 of those nights. Like, that's normal conversation. A man is going to say that. That says nothing about his character. What it does say is that he is money-minded, he's money-conscious, and that is what will keep you from going bankrupt. That is what will keep you from having your credit shot. That is what will keep you from being foreclosed in your house or being evicted. Because, see, the men who don't mention money and they spend money willy-nilly, and they may have a problem with a price, but they are not man enough to say it to you. Those men are the same men who you entrust with your bills, and then one day you come home and your home is being foreclosed on because he wasn't man enough to say, look, we're spending too much. Look, I know shopping makes you happy. I know going out makes you happy. And then y'all women who are saying run if he's cheap, y'all will be the same ones saying, oh, you could have talked to me. You could have told me. I didn't have to go shopping every Friday. We didn't have to spend $100 going on a date every Friday. I thought it was okay. I thought it was cool. I thought we had the money. But yet you say that, but if he would have said, whoa, this too expensive, then you would have said, oh, ew, you cheat. So listen, ladies, take the money off your mind and look at his character. Now, if he's cheap and he's rude, if he's cheap and he's a liar, if he's cheap and he is trying to get sex off of you and he is not your husband, he has not put in any work, he has not made sure that you know that you are his, it is not exclusive. If he's cheap like that and he has bad character, run. But if he is frugal, money conscious, money minded, but yet still a good man, loving, caring, respectful, that is nothing to be worried about. And if you worried about him being frugal, him being cheap, guess what? Get your own money. Get your own money. You work and you spend your money how you want to spend your money. If this your husband, you pay for the date out your paycheck. If he's too frugal, you spend willy-nilly and then keep good credit and keep a good balance on your credit cards and have a savings of $10,000 or more, but spend willy-nilly and then show him how you did it. But if you don't have $10,000 in your bank account right now, if you don't have a 720 credit score or better, with $10,000 in your bank account, 720 credit score, and you spend however you want to spend on anything you want to spend, you go out to eat every Friday night, you go to the movies, you go shopping. If you are not in that position in your life, then you have no room to call a man cheap. If he's questioning the prices of a movie theater, if he's questioning the prices of a gift that he's supposed to buy you for your birthday, you have no room to talk. What you can do is you get the money and then you show him how you did it. You show him how you got a 720 credit score, $10,000 or more in your savings, and a 401k that is building for when you retire at 65, 68, 62, and yet you spend without checking prices. You spend without commenting on how much it costs. See, that is the problem with society today in our relationships, and that is why a lot of women are single, because you worried about the wrong things. You worried about how much money he has, how much money he's willing to spend. I have seen clients of mine, male clients who are millionaires, who are still frugal, who still count every penny. And guess what? They got a bank account with millions in it. They got perfect credit. They got assets. They got houses all over the country that's sending them a check every month. The first of every month, they're collecting checks. They will never go broke, but yet they're frugal. Guess what? They're not buying their fiance a $50,000 ring. No, they get a $10,000, $15,000, maybe $20,000 ring. They get a nice car, an Infinity truck. They're not spending $150,000 on a Range Rover. They are money minded, and so guess what? You will have financial security all your life. You might not be able to stand next to Candy Burris or Nene Leakes, and that's who you trying to compete with, because that's what you're watching on TV. You might not be able to wear a different business suit every single day for a month straight, like the woman on your job who got a 500 credit score, drowning in debt, but yet you think she the flyest thing since sliced bread because you checking for her and you seeing what she's doing. You might not be able to compete with her. But if you have financial security, let that man question the money. Because guess what? I'm 100% faithful to my wife. Treat her like a queen. And she has fine things. I'm a little different in the sense that I do buy my wife fine things. And I take her on nice dates. But guess what? I'm still going to question the price. That's just conversation piece. It's not a reflection of character. I'm still going to say, whoo, man, $150 for this dinner? Woo! And guess what? She's learned to just laugh it off. It's just a conversation piece. It's not like if he's doing it for you, then he wants to do it. Just because he mentioned something about it, or because he's counting the cost and say, okay, we did $150 this week. Next week it's Netflix and chill. Let's go to the grocery store, buy some popcorn. It's Netflix and chill. At the end of the day, if you got a man that's gonna love you and be faithful to you and give you quality time and treat you like a queen, it don't matter what he complains about when it comes to money. That does not matter. What that is you have a leader. You have somebody responsible. And I've been irresponsible many times in my relationship. Irresponsible financially. And a lot of times women, y'all will let a man be irresponsible financial. You'll let him spend willy-nilly without being frugal, without being money conscious. And then stuff hits the fan. You face an eviction. You got credit cards and collections. And then you want to look crazy. Oh, what happened? Oh, he's not a real man. Oh, I don't feel secure. Oh, he can't lead. So you got to pick what do you want? Do you want a man who's going to spend willy-nilly and never mention money, never show a frugal bone in his body, and then you end up broke, busted, and disgusted? Or you want a man that's going to turn you off a little bit with his mentions about money, with his worries around money, his concern and consciousness around money, but yet treat you like a queen and love you and respect you and make sure that y'all never have to face eviction, that you never have a count in collections, and that you have a nest egg so when you retire, you can travel the world and still be collecting checks without having to work until you die. You got to pick and choose what you want, what really matters, because you will not get it all. You will not have a man who spends willy-nilly and does not question money, does not mention the prices, and that man be financially responsible, 100% faithful, loving, caring. Just look around. I mean, you can watch movies to see that. The men who don't mention money, just watch the movies. That is art imitating life. The men who do not mention money on the movies, who is it? It's the drug dealer. It's the pro athlete who will be bankrupt within 5 years after retirement. It's the womanizer who has all the women. He gets you all the Gucci and the gold, take you out to eat, fly you around the world, but he got 3 other women just like you. But then look at the men who, on the movies, who they complain about the money. They talk about prices. They talk about the money. Who is it? It's the man who come home every day. He's in the bed with you every night. He's taking care of his kids. He out in the yard catching baseballs. He at the graduation. He's at the recitals. He's loving. He's caring. He's building a nest egg. You got a modest home. You got modest cars. You got the things that you need. When you really need something, he'll splurge on you. But he's making sure that you'll never be broke. He's making sure that if you lost your job, you can sit at home for 6 months to a year and not have to stress. So listen to me, ladies. Get out this reality mindset. Get out this reality TV mindset. Get out this, oh, he cheap, run. That is stupid. That is 100% stupid. And this going to step on your toes. And if it step on your toes, you're going to say, ouch or amen. But I'm trying, and I can't bite my tongue for you, because if you believe I'm wrong, watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you, because I do this every day. I see this every day. I am a man. I've been that man, and I've been this man, and I know which one wins. I know which one you can count on when things get rough. I know. And it might work 10 years. It ain't going to work 20. It ain't going to work 30. And you can't say, oh, what you seen when you was a child, what you seen your daddy doing, and he never mentioned money, and he never complained about the prices, and your parents been married 40 years. You don't know what was going on. You don't know how many women your daddy had. You don't know. You do not know. And okay, you might know of one relationship. You might know of one man that's like that, but show me 10. You won't find it. You will not find it. So understand this. Bigger than money, bigger than being frugal, bigger than a man being cheap, bigger than all of that, the message here is focus on what really matters. Him being frugal does not matter in the grand scheme of things. Is he faithful? Is he trustworthy? Is he God-fearing? Because see, if you want a God-fearing man, guess what? He's going to be frugal. Because the Bible tells you to count the cost. The Bible tells you that you can't worship God and money. The Bible tells you to be a good steward over your money. So a God-fearing man who is going to love you, provide for you, be there for you, be faithful to you, he's going to be one of the most frugal men you will ever meet. But you will have emotional security and financial security. Understand the difference and understand what really matters. Hey, this is Tony Gaskins, Car Chronicles. Got some more coming to you. God bless you. We'll talk soon.